Alright guys, I am back from my break. So, we continue on with more Dragon's Force. We are currently on the quest to search for a man down in the depths of this cavern. Such beautiful music, but the intro for it just takes forever. Alright. Underground.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps, bars entry to all to be repaired.
It's my turn. Done! Filthy Lucas!
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Flying creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Oh, I could do that.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the Magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Done! Oh my. Let's see. Voila! Filthy lucre!
Yeah, just to let you know, it is a second because I am doing stuff. So, sorry. I'm gonna say screw it for now, because honestly that's getting way too annoying. Let's see.
It's my turn. Done!
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Oh, yes. Simple.
What?
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Outstanding.
Torches. I'm gonna go with crossbow.
It's my turn. Done. Oh, I can do that.
Enemies!
Voila! Oh, I can do that. Outstanding. Hippy Luca.
They're here! What?
You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
Yes, please. Like that, that's for sure.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
I'm gonna have to definitely on that. And sadly not sell these. And yeah, I'm purposely going to cover this guy because, well, he'll give me fire damage here shortly.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want?
You found Lucane, but he was dead.
Get really annoyed with that.
Wandering One, how can I help you? May they rest in peace.
Don't say.
You found Lucane.
Okay. Let's go.
One more drink. You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Alright, so guys, I'm gonna do one more mission and then probably call it here for the day. Again, just recapping here right now. If you ever wanna go ahead and do anything, go ahead and subscribe and give it a like on YouTube. Check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Cloud7A. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, and I am also online on Xbox at Cloud7A3, PSN at Cloud7A, and of course Steam at the exact same thing, Cloud7A.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucane. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves.
How the hell can they keep getting away with resurrecting people? So many people.
The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details. The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She lets you to her. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? The magician Wallace was an old friend of Lucane's. He was known as a great magician. He sealed that group, or myopia of Cyclopes, in a labyrinth and saved the land. He also mentored young magicians in his tower. He was also the king's trusted advisor, and Lucane trails off. It seems that Lucane's memory has failed him again. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things. A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
Back again, eh?
Yep, need trade.
There's a request.
That's cool.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I think I'm gonna try to look for a lot of the other shit that I got. Let's see. No, yeah, no, no.
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Oh, I can do that. Oh my.
She's supposed to be actually.
It's my turn. Outstanding.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops.
That's yes.
The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Filthy Luca. Filthy Luca.
An ambush!
I can do that. Filthy Luca! Outstanding!
Actually, I think I might just backtrack a second here real quick, just to see if there's any other bits and pieces hanging around. So far,
Oh, yes. Voila! I got it. Done.
oh, how do I know that?
Be careful!
Filthy Luca! Outstanding! Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Enemies!
It's my turn. Voila! Filthy Luca! Oh, I can do that. yes.
Let's see. Voila! Filthy lucre.
Outstanding. Oh my. Outstanding. Oh yes.
What?
Oh, I could do that. Pretty good.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route. sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines. Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin. You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
So the fairy got really drunk and decided to crash on out. That's great. Alright, guys. So I'm going to end it here, but thank you for giving it a watch. This has been part 3, and honestly I don't know how many parts, but I'm going to keep going until this is completely done. But thank you again for watching. Like and follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Cloud7A on Twitter. Watch me on Twitch at Cloud7A. And also, if you are on Twitch, go ahead and check out all my other information for my gamer stuff. And if you ever want a game,